Howdy. Yeah. Just want to welcome all of you to my 10 years on being on YouTube. Um, it's it's been crazy. I mean, uh, 10 years on YouTube. It's a long time. So nice to celebrate being on YouTube for this long. Put a lot of hard work into what I do. But this video is this special thing should have some Q&As. I'll probably recap and more people join in. Um, yeah, just wanted to say that quite hard to fathom that. But it's just been a lot of hard work. Monitoring trains. Just basically doing a lot of stuff. My camera, come on, focus. There you go. Yeah. It's been nice being on YouTube. I know there's been stuff going around on YouTube about them declining and all that, but 10 years on YouTube, I mean, it's hard to fathom that it's been this long. Hi, Eastern Washington State Rail fan. Yeah, it's hard to believe. 10 years on YouTube. Today marks the day 10 years ago that I joined YouTube. And currently, right now, what I'm looking at is our deer that hang with us. And yes, you can get these guys. You can get close, and she gets up. But notice where I am and where she is. Hi, girl. What? You want to sniff the camera? Hey, sweetie. Nope. Then you got some babies over there. They won't hesitate to get up close to you. That one sitting right there. And yeah, rail fanning wise, there hasn't been much traffic today. So, mostly been home, doing things. You can see there's buckets of water for them. We give them a lot of food. See, this baby don't care. Oh, now he moves. We do have food. Yeah. She doesn't know what to make of the camera. She'll eat out. She'll come up to you, and the one laying down by that stump will come to you. But yeah, it's pretty cool being able to hang out with wildlife like this. I mean, not often you get to get this close to wildlife. And see how she's just relaxing. Hi, girl. She's just staring at the camera. Little babies. He's curious. Yeah, it's fun being out here. Being out in the wilderness. Except there are things you have to watch out for. Like having normal animals in a yard. Gotta watch out for the bombs. And just so no one thinks that literally, I mean actual little actual bombs, like turds. You really have to watch out where you step. Look at this girl. Look at her. She's just like whatever. Baby's like whatever as well. Anybody else over here? Hi, sweetie. You chillin'? Yep. Night girl. Yeah, we helped her when she was a baby. Well, on the right. She had a bad leg when she was little and she was abandoned. And sure enough, she made it through the winter, had babies, and this is one of hers, one closest to me. But yeah, I mean, now we got practically a whole herd, so it's really cool. Yeah, it's really cool to hang out with this. I'm gonna go out front and show you. See what I mean by little bombs everywhere. You gotta avoid that. We have to, just like with normal pets, we have to pretty much scoop up everything. I mean, you'll find it all over the yard. Now you're probably curious as to what my vehicle looks like. What my Railfan mobile looks like. It's more than just any normal vehicle. Grab my keys. Oh, if you guys haven't already seen that, I'll power that up later. My safe tram belt. Where did I put my keys? It's always a matter of trying to find your keys. Sometimes. Alright, yeah, I put them in my front vest. Making our way out to the front. Tell by the vest of what kind of vehicle I drive. Let me get my keys out here. I'm not gonna leak my address though. I'm not leaking that out. So, as much as people would like to know, the closest town to me is Lapine. So, and Sun River. But anyway, when I get some viewers here, yeah, I mean, it's fun living here. I'm only 3 miles from the track, so it's not hard to get prepared when the train's coming. But bring this back. So mind the jigginess. This is the inside of my vehicle. Pardon the mess. It just got back from some trips. But you may notice I have no radio sitting there. Instead, you got this. And you notice that there's also, oh, I didn't even notice my camera came loose. One of my dash cams came loose. Have to put that back. Right, put it. yeah, if you're wondering what this device goes to, and this is not sponsored by anybody, so you're just gonna see what's on my vehicle. Most of my stuff in my vehicle is by a company called X-Bright. They provided me with my emergency lights, which I'll show you a little later. Sitting down here is my main scanner. Pardon all the wiring, but that's my scanner. It's a Bearcat. Works really well for the railroad. But yeah, every switch, this one, and this one, all are all my warning lights. I got more on the way that will be showing up, I want to say tomorrow. You guys want to see what it looks like powered on? Well, I'll go ahead and, let's see. This is full warning mode. This is my full warning mode, when I'm going. Northwest Rail Productions, welcome to my 10-year anniversary. Currently catching everybody up. This is my vehicle. You can see that my vehicle has these weird things. Like, you're wondering what these LEDs go to. Well, put this switch on here. That's another warning light I have in my vehicle. That's my main scanner sitting down there. Now, I'll show you what the outside looks like with my lights on. And I find out it's anyone with epilepsy or has epileptic seizures might not want to be looking at this. So, if you are worried, you've been warned. So, yeah, this is my vehicle. It's got all warning lights, alleys and takedowns. That also serves as a traffic advisor. Working our way down to the rear. Got some more high intensity LEDs. And then, if I go back over here and then flip the back hatch, most police officers have these in their vehicle, but with little money, I had to make do with something else. I had a different light bar before my big light bar. And, well, the most issue that police have is when they open up the trunk, it obscures the main light bar. Like, I'm gonna go and just repower on my main light bar. But when you raise the back hatch, you know it's gonna obstruct your bar in the back. So, what I've done, totally ingenious. See, got safety there as well. But right here, I got safety lights that can be seen even though my main light bar is obstructed. So, no matter what, I'll always have lighting. And even from the front, you'll be able to see what either light in the rear hatch. Probably see it firing away back there in the back window. But yeah, it's really cool to have all these cool stuff. Anything good coming to Vancouver Pasco? We did have a northbound about 40 minutes ago. I'd have to turn on the scanner see if there's any northbounds near me right now. I don't think we have anything nearby. There's been a lot of good stuff lately going down the trunk. Mostly on the pass back and bar pass and the back path. They've been having all the good stuff lately. Like yesterday, I saw an SD60 standard cab Norfolk Southern unit trailing. I'd assume he was Pasco bound as well. Yesterday, saw Ferromex and Norfolk Southern. No, it was Ferromex and H1 with an H2 leading. 3x0, and it was like really cool to see. Oh, don't want to kill my batteries here. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much my whole vehicle setup in terms of how I get around from A to B. I do got dash cams in my rig, but I'm gonna head back to the back of the property where I will show anyone who has not seen the type of animals we work with. I'll go out there and recap that. There will be many recaps, so if people are saying, why are you showing us the same stuff? It's just so that way other people who join the live stream late can still see it live. But heading out back here, I'm gonna notice very soon piles everywhere. More piles. More and more. Well, to answer why is because in our yard we do help wildlife around here, so there is a lot of deer around here. You can't get too close to her. Those two are pretty bold. They'll get up close, but yeah, that's as far as close as you can get to her. There was two others here earlier that you could actually get really close. But yeah, those are two babies right there. Looking at me. And then we got some more over here. I'm not gonna cross over into a different property, but try not to show much either. But you could see all the deer. Yep. Yeah, the one with her tail to us in the upper left corner, she'll come to you. But yeah, mostly they're just curious. Man, sometimes it does hurt to have only like 577 subscribers. It does hurt because not very many people watch your live streams. But it's like some famous YouTubers have said, YouTube is a very fickle game. And some people rise really quick and some people don't rise at all. And I'm on the slow end of the spectrum. Yeah, there's rail fans out there with thousands of subscribers and maybe even 1 million subscribers, and I'm only at like 500. So yeah, 10 years. I mean, heck, at 10 years, I didn't even think I would make it to 500. So that's why I'm extending a thank you to everyone who has helped. Has helped my channel, because that really does mean a lot. But I think I should go grab my mechanical bell. And they aren't scared of the mechanical bell, so I'm good at keeping everything pretty good. But I'm gonna grab my mechanical bell. Here, bring her outside. So yeah, bring my mechanical bell out here. That's a tad bit more. You're probably going to see something very interesting here in a little bit. Probably won't be surprised. Well, I'm setting up. One of these deer are going to probably be bold enough to actually walk up to me. We'll find out. Right now, let me go get a power supply, and we'll get that mechanical bell up and running. Should have a power supply sitting in one of these areas. I think it's in my trunk. And I'll probably ask who does the Mustang belong to. Belongs to my brother. Probably thinking, why are you driving a van while your brother's driving a Mustang? Well, it wasn't my exact choice in vehicle. So I didn't have a choice in the matter. It was either go with a POS or something that it could actually prove worth. Got all my safety equipment, first aid kit. I bought new equipment for more accidents that I've been to. Yeah, being a certified flagger is pretty cool. Alright, there's my power supply. And this is also just a normal car battery charger. So, won't put too much strain on the bell. So now I'm going to make my way back. And there's one of the more skittish ones. She's still not too bad. So yeah, I knew something was up. She would be looking at me. So, get this thing fired up here. Get some power going here. I know my camera's probably just jerking around. See, I want 2 amp. Okay, so how this bell's configured is normally this would be the negative, but that is actually the positive. Positive, negative. So that positive in there, watch, I'll be dead wrong. Which I am. Total goofball, me. Of course, this is the live stream, so I can't edit it out. So, okay, let's see if we can't get some power. Oh no, I was right. Okay, I was right. This is positive. I was right in the first place. Go figure. Alright, let's go ahead and apply some power. See, deer don't care. They're just looking like, okay. Yeah. Sometimes this battery charger sometimes works in bursts, so. Oh, there's another burst. Sometimes you have to encourage it. Sometimes. Yep. See. Might have to adjust something in there so it ain't sticking. Yeah, it's sticking, so I don't wanna break it. So yeah, that's my Satran bell. Got it from a crossing located in that direction. Milepost 18.5. You've probably seen some. Actually, my latest video, which I uploaded yesterday, the last video was where I got this bell. So yeah, that's where I've got my bell from. It's really cool. Just put this in here for now. So, yeah, it's pretty much what goes on around here. I think what I'm probably gonna do, trying to think, should I have this in a 2-part or a 1-part live stream? Nah. Let's leave this in a single live stream. Let me go ahead put my belt back in. And I'm actually gonna head out and show you some of the areas where I rail fan. Yeah, that's right, I need my radios. Alright, get a move in here. And I'll show you some of the areas where I rail fan. Straight back out to the rail fan mobile. Let's see, even though I just locked it. Now, I'm trying to figure out how this will work. Well, I know how it's gonna work. So, I'm gonna head out to some of my favorite rail fanning locations. No, I'm not gonna travel across Oregon to Vancouver and all that. I'll go ahead and dismount this camera from the stick. No, nothing that I know of right now. But I am heading out trackside here very shortly. But yeah. So, I'm gonna flip the camera back at me here. Reposition this so that way it's more arrangeable and a lot more manageable. So I'm completely hands-free. So, leaving the house. Probably gonna disconnect, so currently heading out to some of my favorite rail fanning locations. Sorry for the bumpy road. Not much I could do on that. Pull over here. How to readjust my phone here. Go complete the safe stop. There we go. I know you're mostly gonna see part of the steering wheel. Fortunately, don't know much I can do except probably, now, maybe turn it the other way. From here. So I try to work the camera hopefully in the right spot. There you go. Safety first. So we're currently now moving south. The first crossing that we will go across is one that I film at quite regularly. It will be milepost 24Z, but if you want to actually go specific, it would be milepost 23.8Z. But yeah, it's pretty cool knowing the mileposts to the exact decimal. But it makes it harder for YouTube to find, because that's unfortunately what I've done for a while, was post the exact location instead of just a normal location that is easy to search. I'm being specific, and when trying to find viewers, I tend to post the exact milepost instead of what the milepost actually is. So we're turning onto the road that will lead us to our first crossing. It'll be a state rec railroad crossing. And like I said, this is the specific milepost on this one is milepost 23.8Z. But I've been lately marking it as 24Z because that's the next milepost, which is not even less than a tenth of a mile from there, not even an eighth. So, howdy. Thank you. Yeah, 10 years on YouTube. We're now coming up on one of my usual filming location. You've seen in last week's video I filmed some trains at this location. So I'll turn in and then I'll show you the location, and then I'll keep moving down south to some of my locations that I film, because I don't go, when I am north, I don't really do live streams that much, so it's really different. So alright, so we are now at the first crossing my normal crossing go to, which is State Rec. So I'm going to go ahead and bring the camera back out and rotate it so you guys can see the crossing. Yes, this is milepost 23.8Z or 24Z as they normally would round it up. I've caught a lot of great trains here, and this is where most of it started off at, was right here. But a crossing we will get to in a little bit is where everything started. No, there is nothing on the radio yet, but hopefully while we're out, we might see something. So yeah, I'm going to go and just remount it this way, so that way you guys can see. Try to get this cord out of the way. Here. See if you guys can get it decent. Now I don't want to rip that up. Trying to think, how am I going to do this? I'll just keep doing the way I was doing it, so I'm going to reverse it back to me. This is a pain in the butt, I'll tell you that much. So, turn it right this way. I don't think I've ever done live stream this complex before. Alright, now we are going to move to the second location, which is milepost, to be specific, 24.7. Sometimes I'll round it up to 25Z. Oh, car's coming. So, I don't have to travel very far to this next crossing. Unfortunately, the case that I have, you know what, I might actually have a fix for that. I'm going to take my phone off my case, and you guys will be able to see what I'm seeing. So, I'll find the nearest pullover spot, and you guys will be able to see what I see. So, I'm going to pull over right here. I don't like taking my phone out of my case, but for this one I might call for it. It'll be much more handy. Oh, shut up. Yeah, I've got a new phone, so hence the new phone case, so I gotta unplug this. This is a pain in the butt trying to remove the phone case. They really do make this hard to get out. Now I can return the camera over. You guys, oh, I hear somebody on the radio, so who knows, we could get a train maybe. BNSF gateway dispatch, BNSF 2918. Yeah, are you guys still getting the live stream? Indication between North Opal City and I'm not going to be able to get you that signal there at North Opal City, so once you get stopped in, you can see the signal. North Opal City is about 40 miles north of me, so not heading our direction. That was the local that you just heard on the radio. But we're going to continue on moving here and show you areas where I film. So, like I said, the next crossing we're going to come up to that I film at is milepost 25Z, or specific by the FRA, 24.7Z. And it also says that on the signal box. So, and the cool thing about living on the Oregon Trunk is most of the drive along Highway 97 is you're paralleling the tracks most of the way through Oregon. All the way from Madras all the way to almost Cape Falls. You're almost parallel to the tracks every time. Here's 24.7. And across it, hit, oh, and there goes my phone. Bring that back up for you guys. I think I need to secure it better. Am I blocking something? Yes, I am. Okay. I thought it was something, so. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna pull over here. Yeah. It's hard to do a live stream and show off the trunk. Can be very difficult, and also trying to do it without, you know, breaking laws and violating laws, because that would not be good on my part. Yeah, I think that's as good as you're gonna get. So let's keep moving. So now take a ride on 97 here. We will soon parallel the tracks again, even though you can have a clear view off to your upper left. That you'll see you can't see the tracks, but if there was a train there, you would see it. But currently they're doing paving work here at 7, starting at 7, so next hour or so. We're coming up on yet another crossing that I film at. I'll probably stop on that one on the way back. But this is well, I forgot the exact milepost, but for this crossing I usually round it up to milepost 26Z. So, speaking of which, looks like I'm gonna here. I love how the fact that train is coming. I was not expecting that. Okay, that guy was a sneaker on me. Definitely. Did not know he was coming. So now I'm going to try to get on a sunny side, which should be no trouble at all. So now I'm really hoping that some people join the live stream so that way they'll actually see a train going through. So hopefully someone joins. If not, I'll follow it north a little bit. Yep, I see him behind me now. I'm actually going to show you 18Z, 18.5. Since there's a train coming now, makes sense to head the crossings that way you guys can see where I got my bell. Yeah, I don't know if the stream will cut out. I hope it doesn't. See, sometimes on the trunk, trains can sneak up on you, and this is the example right here. This train, I had no idea was coming. Just happened to surprise me as I was coming around the corner. So now we are making our way to milepost 18Z for an intercept. I have no idea what's on this train, but yeah, we're gonna find out what's on this train. hoping some people join the live stream so that way they can say, hey, finally, train on live stream. Even though I have shown trains on live streams a few times. But most people, I'm going to be interrupted by the detector here. Any second. Yeah.
BNSF detector, milepost 26.0D. No defects. Repeat, no defects. Total axle 336 out.
Okay, so that tells you immediately that that's a manifest. Out there prepping for the road work. Wow, I better get to 18.5. Just kidding. I don't need to rush. I got plenty of time to get to 18Z. And just beyond the trees to the left, the track's parallel again. You won't see on frame, but the tracks are visible over this hill off to the far left. And we have a law in Oregon that has the move over law, and I very much respect that law, so most times I'm just staying in the left lane if someone's on the shoulder. And they're setting traffic cones. Well, I certainly hope some people join the live stream. Milepost 20Z right now. Train's probably by milepost 23Z at this time. So, plenty of time to spare. Just get to the tracks and get set up. You gotta love how most of the viewers actually leave when a train actually is coming. So hopefully people show up for the live stream. If not, this train, they'll have to watch, recap it. Yeah, unfortunately I'm going to be, working some of this paving job in, the next couple days, so I hope maybe by late next week I'll be working this paving job. So here is milepost 18.5Z. Just intercept that northbound. And I don't have to be in such a rush, because I know I got time. But yeah. Man, I mean, I just keep thinking that 10 years, a lot of work. The small pavement. Or asphalt. Alright, so we're gonna turn right into here and we'll be well sunlit. And then we'll get out of the car and then we'll start filming. Well, not filming because it'll be live. Man, I just washed my car. Alright, so I'm gonna head out there. Train should be here momentarily. So I'm going to take this off. This is where I got my mechanical bell. It was from that crossing right there. I completely redid everything. The old bungalow box used to reside right here. Now it sits over here. But yeah, our train should be here momentarily. So sit back and enjoy whatever train this is, because even I'm unsure as what this guy is. Yeah, it's nice. Should be less than a mile from me now. Should traffic get this out of the road. It's just a piece of cardboard, but still. Don't litter, folks. I'm gonna stand back because he should be coming any second. And here we go. Oh, he's got something. Wow, that was really cool. It had a Mac and a blue bonnet on it. That was nice. Auto rack bringing up the rear. That's the antennas they use for this area. A lot of antennas. So wow, that was a cool lash up. Definitely was not expecting that type of a lash up. That was really cool. So now we are gonna head back south. So I don't know, I'm not Bixby.
Hi, I'm Bixby. It's great to meet you.
Yeah, I hate it when it does that. This is the button you don't want it to. So now we're gonna get moving again. Now, we're gonna wait. Gotta wait. One more vehicle. Alrighty. Boy, where's the sander when you need it? So now we're gonna head back south. Back to where I was going before that northbounder caught me by surprise. And if this is a new viewer, go back about 4 minutes, you'll find the train. Pretty cool lash up on it. Had a Mac and a blue bonnet on it, so. So sweet, my 10-year anniversary YouTube video does include a train. So now we're heading back south. We just left milepost 18.5Z on the Oregon trunk. We're gonna make our way to 28Z, where my favorite railroad crossing is. And it's the only area in Oregon where a major Class 1 railroad crosses a major highway. So it's a nice crossing. You've seen in my videos. It's the Highway 97 railroad crossing. So we're gonna make our way down there. And yeah, it's hello Southeastern Rail fan. Welcome to my 10-year anniversary YouTube video. If you just tuned in, I caught a train not even 5 minutes ago. So if you want to rewind back and watch it, go to the 55-minute mark. Has a really cool lash up. I think you'll like it. So we're currently in milepost 21Z right now. Yeah, we're about 21Z right now. You just did. That's cool. What'd you think? by milepost 23Z. Back up on milepost 24. We'll get to 24-8Z as soon as I can. Hopefully it doesn't cut out getting to 28Z. It's almost like pressing the resume button. It's like, alright, this is where I started before that northbound caught me off guard. Just past milepost 25Z. Or just not passing it now. Since we got track warrants on this part of the trunk, I don't have to worry about a train, you know, like sneaking up on me. Because one just went by, so there won't be another one unless I physically hear a warrant. Now, the detector you heard earlier is right off to the right. That's horrible. But yeah, we're currently paralleling the tracks here at along Highway 97. And this is a great pacing stretch to be on. But, like everything, it does have its drawbacks. Because now we're entering the town of Lapine, which is the Purple Heart City. And speed limits for trains is 49, so speed limit here is 45. So this is one of the scenarios you can run into when pacing, is you'll have to deal with slower speed than what the train's actually going. But yeah, coming up here, we're gonna go right across milepost 28.29Z railroad crossing, which is the one I love the most, Highway 97 railroad crossing. And you'll find very uniquely that this crossing, despite it being what it is, there's gas stations all around here. So I mean, I won't want to say that it's like a disaster waiting to happen, but it's just like, how unnerving to have a railroad crossing surrounded by gas stations. But yeah, this is the 28.29Z railroad crossing. We're going to move up to North Beale, which is right inside town here. Somebody's calling on the radio. I wonder who it is.
BNSF Gateway Dispatcher, 6825 North, M670-45 display.
Now that, I do believe that was the guy we just caught.
2-45 between CTC Jamal and CTC Southside Escalada at 1817-1817. Understand all switches are normal, no switches operated, and no entries required. Press over. Alright, that is correct. Thank you. Over.
So, yeah, there's quite a split between, we call North Lapine and South Lapine. We are currently in, we're currently coming up on South Lapine, as we like to call it. Because there's a north section and a south section. This is where you stray away from the tracks for about, I'm going to say a good 40 miles before you reach the town of Schmaltz, which is where the Union Pacific Cascade subdivision meets up with the Oregon Trunk subdivision. So, Schmaltz's been a very cool area to rail fan. There's been some very memorable catches there. So, I mean, it's pretty cool. So, howdy. It was pretty cool. And yeah, we're currently heading to the north siding switch at Beale. Unfortunately, no other trains, so I think that may be the only train that might be featured in this live stream, but that could change. Because when the train gets warned, it's going to be an hour from to get Schmaltz to my location. If you guys don't know the math, for a train, 49 miles an hour for a train, it will take 1 minute 14 seconds to go a mile. So you do the math, that's about an hour. About an hour wait. Because Beale is mile plus 30Z, while 62 or 67Z is Schmaltz. So we're going to turn onto this road here, which will lead us to Beale. I see Skylar sent me a text. Now he sent me a wave. Yeah, another area where I have filmed or live streamed some trains was here at Beale, which is about 1.5 miles ahead of me. And I do help the railroad a lot. I'm usually out looking for trespassers or suspicious activity. Basically anything that shouldn't be. See, the road to the right can lead to with the connection issues. Way equipment here. There used to be an old mill here to fill up wood chip cars. Local used to run out here. They'd also fill up propane tank cars here as well, as you can see by the big old propane tank. Hasn't been used in decades. The house track is used. You can see how the gate's wide open there. This is where another tank used to sit. Would extend way out here. But yeah, this is north siding switch Beal. I would go and access the south switch Beal, but I'm not going to. I'm low on gas, so yeah, I gotta do that, get that done. Oh man, I'm kicking up a lot of dirt behind me. And I just washed my car too. Or my van. Well, I totally clouded out that maintenance away equipment, unfortunately. I wish they would gravel the rest of that. Make it a little more accessible. And it's not hard to drive alongside the tracks because I have to give conductors rides every now and then. I'll give them a ride from the north switch to the south switch, or the south switch to the north switch when they line behind, when they got time. What line behind is they'll line behind if they got enough time before the train they're meeting gets there, and they can keep the opposing train moving. But it's kind of a double-edged blade because, yeah, you get a line behind and keep another train moving, but you gotta walk the entire length of the siding, the entire length of your train, get on board it, and it can be tiring for some of the crews. So what I do is, if I'm out at North Beale and there's a meet and they decide they're gonna line behind, I give them rides. I'll give them a ride right back up to the head end. And that's why you'll see so many horn shows, is because I know most crews on the Oregon Trunk. I'm friends with all of them. Even some of the police, the BNSF police. I have a Union Pacific police friend from Pocatello, got one in Vancouver, and then one stationed in Cape Falls. So, yeah, it's pretty cool having to do all that cool stuff for people. So, this place, Harvest Hut Depot, which is the building to my right, actually has a G-scale train that runs not up close to the ceiling, which is really cool. And I know the owner's there. Frankly enough, or oddly enough, before I started my YouTube channel, we actually had a store here. Right next to Harvest Hut Depot was a game shop, and then right next to the game shop was our store, which was a knockoff of a dollar store. Kind of like Dollar General, but a variety store. We sold everything from tools to whatnot. And then right behind me is the hobby shop. And you probably, in some of my older videos, you've probably seen my HO Athearn SD40-2 running on our club layout. So, yeah, the person, one of the people that goes to that club actually works a hobby shop here in town and has some amazing HO railroad stuff, so really cool place to check out if you're ever visiting Lapine. Definitely is a cool place to rail fan. I'm gonna turn the camera toward me so I don't get this person's license plate on camera. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. Get my handy wallet. Yeah, it's pretty cool around here. It's been smoky 4 days ago, so yeah, pretty fun. And you'll get people like that just honk their horn a lot. $25 regular.
25?
Yep.
There you go.
Thank you. So yeah, 10 years. Kind of hard to process 10 years. Probably gonna park at one of the parks and do the rest of the live stream here there. And then I'll make my way back to HQ or home. And just go through what some of my very first videos and highlight some of my best catches. Oh, those are some beautiful bikes. But yeah, it's hard to believe that I started YouTube in high school. I was freshman, or just turning into a freshman. So yeah, it was like I see a lot of cool YouTube videos, and then I couldn't comment on them, and eventually I was like, you know, I'm just gonna create something. Oh, are you gonna try to fit that GMC? You're not gonna fit that GMC around me. You're better off just to wait. Nope, he's gonna actually attempt it. Don't do it. Alright, thank you. You too. Alright, gotta wait here. Alright, going on back here. As soon as this car gets out of the way, then I can put the camera back around. I do show privacy for others, so I don't want license plates being shown when they shouldn't be. So I'm gonna head over here to one of our local parks. I think I'm gonna split this into a two-part. That's probably what I'm gonna end up doing because I got some stuff to do. So when I get to the park and then conclude part 1, I will rename it as part 1. It'll be a two-part live stream. So make sure to always like, favorite, and subscribe. Leave a comment if you have any questions. Yeah, we're coming up to Heritage Park right now. But yeah. In part 2, I will discuss going from basically showing you my very first videos and then some transitioning, because you'll notice at some points there happened to be a transition that people probably didn't notice. So stay tuned for another live stream here, hopefully in, I want to say another hour. Yeah, about an hour. Stay tuned for part 2. Like, favorite, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in part 2. Masonclan out.